Class Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all, just stop.
Get real.
Welcome to DBL. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure you guys have all seen on your feed and what you're watching on the news. There's some really sad news out of Ukraine. It's just so hard to comprehend that this is actually happening. So let me explain what's going on. Russian troops attacked a maternity hospital. Multiple people were killed, including a 6-year-old girl, and many people are now calling it a war crime. Well, a lot of Ukrainians who have not yet fled the war are also documenting their lives in real time while the cities around them crumble. Many are living underground in bomb shelters, including this 20-year-old woman who's gone viral on TikTok. So first, she shows what she sees outside her bomb shelter when she is able to go out. You can see all the horrible destruction. In this video, she chronicles a typical day in a bomb shelter. Her dad wakes her up. She uses a heat gun as a hairdryer. Her mom cooks. She gets outside for a little bit to get some stuff to take home. She also shows off what's in her bunker. There's a jacuzzi, in quotes, a place to read, her Michelin star restaurant, that's her mom, some gym equipment, and some canned tomatoes. And she also shows off what's in her bag, which includes a lot of different packaged food items, all essential for life in a bunker. It's so strange seeing it in real time, isn't it? What do you think, Linz?
Social media is playing such a major role in shaping this war. I think even before the invasion, we saw satellite images that proved Putin wrong, that he was lying about what the antagonizing was, which there was none. And so watching her do this, I think people who feel like this is other, Ukraine is over there, you can't help but relate that this is a girl just like me.
Totally.
You watch this and you're seeing she's smiling on TikTok. You can still find moments. You can still love on your mom. You can still be human. And so I think that's the part that makes us different, is that social media is showing us what's actually going on and connecting us on the most important level, which is like a human level.
It's not only connecting us, but what you said was really important is it's showing Putin to the world he's wrong. So I think he thought this war would be over like that, and social media is almost part of the enemy now. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? What do you think, Al?
I mean, social media is, you could say it's part of the enemy, but it's also with the good guys as well.
No, I mean, yeah, against Putin, yeah.
It's everything.
It changed it.
It's really, it's able to show the world without the lens, decided by the person that's showing it. So Putin's kind of, overall, just how he wanted to show this war and how he wanted to show that Ukraine was the aggressor. I think maybe if this is 2004, we're not having this conversation.
I agree with you.
I think this just kind of happens and it's a news story and we move on. But just seeing everything in real time like we are, every story has come to light. You cannot hide and put things away just because you might be in a position of power. So I think Putin's learning that the hard way. But I do think that unfortunately we might see some real ugly stuff coming up soon, Lindsay, because this is not a fairy tale, and Ukraine is outgunned, and I'm very scared for what's coming.
I am too. I just want to say about the maternity ward, just to touch on that, there were women giving birth through all of that. There's pictures of women being taken literally like 8 months pregnant on a stretcher. I saw one woman looking in a bunker to her newborn. So I know you just recently gave birth, so I just can't imagine what that would feel like. I just wanted you to touch on that.
Yeah, sometimes I watch this, I told you before, I didn't have to see any images once I heard the story of the family separating and the dad staying back to fight for his country, which is the noble thing to do, and the young kid and their parents getting on the bus and leaving the country. It broke my heart. So seeing the images just kind of exacerbates that whole thing. And being in that situation recently of just having a baby, you can't imagine just living our peaceful lives here and any of this happening. So that's why I think social media is so important, because when we decide whether we jump in this or don't, a lot of people are going to have to think about, what if this was us?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, well said. Well, some Ukrainians who are living through the war have relatives back home in Russia. So what are conversations like with those relatives? Well, one Ukrainian son told his Russian father about the war, saying he woke up after his city was bombed and escaped with his 1-month-old son. But this is how his father back in Russia responded. Take a look.
He told me that Russia started like a peaceful operation, and they're trying to save us from the Nazis regime, which occupied our country. And the most interesting thing was that the Russian soldiers are giving to the local people food and warm clothes. So that's the thing he saw on the TV.
So that's the propaganda that a lot of people in Russia are getting, and it's not like they can get it elsewhere. Putin is an old school KGB dictator. He curates what everybody sees in that country. So what do you do when the fighting, what do you do with that propaganda? How do you fight that?
I don't know if you can. I think people don't do things unless they work, Lindsay. And propaganda's been going on since anybody that had an agenda wanted to get anything done, you start with propaganda, and it works every single time. In a weird way, the way that the human brain seems to be constructed is the first thing that it hears, it sticks.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to get that out. And like we've seen that almost with everything. I mean, even if you just take it totally different, I remember, you know, when I was growing up, everything was about fat, like low fat. Everything was low fat, when really it was sugar that we should have been really looking at. So in a weird way, it took 20-some years to kind of change that ideology. And I wonder if this is where we are in terms of like propaganda, because that's his son telling him this, and it's not sticking, Lindsay, because he didn't get there first.
Is social media the antidote?
Well, I don't know. But these people are indoctrinated. We saw in Russia they found the biggest kid star and had her telling kids, listen to Putin, he's right.
Yeah.
And so when you start there and people are indoctrinated at that level over and over again until they become adults, like we saw this man who's a father, it's hard to back out of that and say, I'm going to change my entire way of thinking when this is how I was raised.
That's true.
You know, and we are a product of our environment, so it's hard to back up and change from that and just, you know, completely break free of everything that you know.
It's almost impossible. Yeah.
Except for maybe the attitude of seeing real videos. The social media might be the only
But what if they
antidote.
tell you that those are the ones that are doctored?
Right.
How many
hear
people
that.
looked at the January 6th footage
I
and
was
thought
just
that that
saying
was,
that.
you know?
Or even with deep fakes and everything, I think you tell yourself a lie long enough, you believe the lie. That goes for any of us on the panel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so that goes for everybody who keeps watching a lie over and over and over again.
Well said. Let us know what you guys think. Coming up on DBL, Jussie Smollett is set to learn his fate. Will he serve time for the hate crime hoax? And our interview with David Arquette, how he's bringing Bozo the Clown back in a big way.
Closed captioning provided by
This March, connect with Al, Lindsay, Erica, Jeff, and Tori. Exciting! Real conversations are on DBL.
Man, you guys want all the smoke with these hard questions.
DBL, all new every day.
Something fun.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, look, Al loves cars, right? Al was recently rolling around in a Porsche, weren't you?
I was, but it was.
Did you
I got
try
it
one?
through the app Turo, which is great. It's like Airbnb. For
And I like Turo. I
Yes.
just tried that. I'm really like
Coogler
a
is
person that's like
crazy.
locked in with like old
I
school.
know.
Me too.
And I don't like to like borrow
I'll let
somebody's
them know.
car, but it
Yeah.
actually is cheaper. And
It's cheaper, and I got a
sometimes-
nice. You know what's so weird about like how
I like the Coogler.
how alike we are. It's just like I didn't even really get down with Airbnb.
See?
Because
He's
I
like,
don't.
that's
I
somebody's
like a
house.
hotel. I want you to make my. I like coming back to a nice. I don't want to like, cause I stayed in some Airbnbs and they're like, hey, could you replace this and take the trash out? I'm like, hey, I'm not at my friend's house.
Right,
What are we
exactly.
doing
They're
here? I don't like
messaging
your
you as too
notes.
much access.
I don't like that. So yes, we are similar in that.
We were in New York recently, and we partnered with a company called Blue Street, and we filmed this
Stylish.
Porsche 488. What is it? I don't know cars as much as you
Yeah,
do.
the one I just saw.
Yeah, the one with
That
the
was
red
a
seats.
Ferrari.
Oh, Ferrari. Not a
Yeah.
Porsche. Al was in a Porsche. I was in a
She has
Ferrari.
No idea. She's like
Al's
driving
like,
my
what?
Mini.
Al's always like, you know all these athletes and you don't even know what they do. I'm like, oh
She
yeah.
really had no idea.
What car was it? Because she
It was a
showed in her
Ferrari.
Instagram
It was
a
amazing.
beautiful car.
It was a Ferrari, and I was scared to drive it. So honestly, Colin drove it the whole time.
Well,
I was
what, yeah, I would
terrified.
be scared
because
too.
it was raining a little bit.
Yeah.
and-
Was it comfortable? Like those cars are kind of like.
They sit
It was
low.
more comfortable than I thought it would. be.
Okay, fair.
I wanted to ask
Yeah, they
Al
sit
because a
low.
Porsche feels like more something that I would probably get down the line for like a.
Right.
You know, you can have in
There's
your
a Porsche
yard.
truck.
That car seems like you need to have several cars
Yeah,
in
that
your
seems like
yard.
a Ford
Don't just.
car,
This is
right.
not your grocery store car.
Right. Do you guys say Porsche real quick? Or
Oh, it is
Porsche?
Porsche. I think I'm
I thought
saying
it's
it wrong.
Porsche.
I don't know, but Steve would know. Gallagher
It's
let
like
us know.
Rihanna and Rihanna.
It's Rihanna.
Everybody's gonna just say Rihanna, but it is Rihanna.
Say Rihanna. I'm never gonna say Rihanna.
Welcome back. All right, for a few years now, Al, it feels like the entire time we've been on, we've been following the story of Jussie Smollett. All right, today, Jussie will learn his sentence, and if he's going to prison, he was convicted on 5 felony counts of disorderly conduct for lying to police. Now, each count could carry up to 3 years, but experts are saying he may not get any prison time. And I just want to ask you guys straight up, for the city of Chicago, do you think he needs to go to jail or prison or even county jail, which is up for option, because of what he did to the reputation and tourism, or tried to do, of Chicago?
Let me tell you and say it in the same voice as you. The city of Chicago needs to focus on other things they got going on. They are so obsessed with this vendetta they have with Jussie Smollett. And I understand he's wrong. Community service for days, fines for out the behind, do whatever you want. But the fact that you're focusing so much energy on this case and really trying to like get him back, and like it seems so petty for this entire organization that's running a city that has multiple issues to be so worried about Jussie Smollett and giving him jail time. I don't think that he needs to go to jail.
You don't think
this has been? He's embarrassed. He doesn't have his job. Empire wrote him off the show. What else? I mean, he doesn't have anything. He has to pay $130,000 maybe. Like, this is a lot for somebody who has no income right now.
What if you're a minority saying he really diluted the message when he lied about that hoax, as a black or gay person, to feel like that really was a shot in the heart of that when he made it a hoax?
I mean, and that's where the people forget. It's almost like when your parents, instead of punishing you, they just say, I'm really disappointed.
I knew you were going to say that.
I feel like that's how society...
So he should go to jail?
No, I'm saying that's it. I don't think he should, because the public shaming...
Yeah.
And the end of his career and the end of his namesake, and I'm not trying to be too dramatic, but what he did was pretty dramatic. And how embarrassing it was, and people questioning, is this the strangest crime I've ever covered on this show? Like, why? I think that's worse than him getting a year and a half in jail.
Fair.
Is anybody?
And to me, it's embarrassing, because I think when you're on that public stage, this is just me trying to psychoanalyze. I don't have any idea this is the case, but like, I know when you have a sympathetic story, a lot of times celebrities then become like put on this platform and pedestal, and we praise them. And think about somebody as simple as Robin Roberts, who's an amazing woman, went through her experiences, her health shares that she shared with the world, and now she's this beloved TV anchor. And so I think he wanted that moment to be like, okay, we can relate to you, especially because so many black people were suffering in the world. But that's not how you do it.
Right.
Just be honest and share in the moment of the experience, and hope that something like that doesn't happen to you.
Right.
Don't fake it in order to make it, because now everybody hates you.
Yeah, everyone does. That's fair. I do want to get this story. And the director of Black Panther, Ryan Coogler, had an unfortunate run-in with the police after he tried to make a withdrawal at a bank in Atlanta. Body cam footage shows Ryan being handcuffed at the bank teller window. He was then brought to a police cruiser. He was questioned over a possible bank robbery. So TMZ got the note that Ryan allegedly gave the teller. It asked for $12,000 from his checking account, but he wanted the money counted somewhere else because he wanted to be discreet. The teller was suspicious. Police were called. After investigating, police said it was all a huge mistake. Ryan released a statement saying, quote, "This situation should never have happened. However, Bank of America worked with me and addressed it to my satisfaction, and we have moved on." The bank also released a statement apologizing to Ryan, saying they've done that before. What do you think, Al?
And I'll speak quickly because I want to hear what you have to say, Linz. I had an ex-girlfriend that worked at a bank that I'm not going to say, that was on her break talking to me when the bank got robbed. So this is, banks get robbed a lot more than I think they let people know. Also, there's a documentary on HBO called The Cheshire Murders, and the woman, she's a suburban rich woman, was taken by this intruder to go get the money out of her account. Yeah, and pass a note, and she was clearly crying, and they still gave her the money. And I wish to tell her, and then she was subsequently killed. I think if the teller had done something, they could have intervened. And I think if you're a teller, especially in this case, the teller was African American, if something feels weird, I would rather go through that process and then apologize later than if he was in a bad situation.
I think it's just unfortunate. I mean, Ryan Coogler is like the best of the best. I mean, he made one of the biggest, blew out the box office, and he can't even go to the bank and just not have the police put him in cuffs. So I think it's just unfortunate and disheartening, and the story just plays over and over again of just seeing a black man, that's your decision, that he's automatically guilty. And I really want to know what Bank of America did to apologize, but I know that he's satisfied, so I'm satisfied.
He said it so clearly, like, I'm satisfied. Yeah, interesting. Let us know what you guys think on YouTube or on our DBL app. We'll be right back.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine continues to cause prices for goods to skyrocket. So let's verify. Why is the crisis in Ukraine affecting wheat and corn prices? To find out, we went to 3 agricultural economists. Bill Hoagland from the Bipartisan Policy Center, Dr. Mark Welch from Texas A&M University, and Dr. William Ridley from the University of Illinois. All of our sources explained that both Ukraine and Russia are large sources of the world's grain supply.
Russia and Ukraine export nearly 35% of all grain produced in the world.
So if the conflict continues, Ukrainian farmers might not be able to harvest wheat and ship it out of their ports because of closures, and sanctions on Russia mean they can't sell their wheat to a lot of countries, and that will restrict global supply. But what about here at home? How much wheat and corn does the U.S. import? Well, none.
We produce more than we need, domestically.
These are global markets. So a disruption in one country is going to disrupt the global market for this commodity.
Grain, wheat, and corn, just like oil, gets measured at a global level.
Any impacts on prices and availability that you're going to see are going to spill over to U.S. markets, and that's clearly already happening.
Yeah, it matters because it's driving their prices up considerably just in response to what's going on globally.
Add that to already high gas prices and high transportation costs, and you've got a recipe that could lead to higher grocery bills.
Welcome back. The Scream movies made him famous, and professional wrestling made him a world champion. But can he make clowns cool again? When were they not cool? David Arquette joined us earlier to talk about his latest venture, Bozo the Clown. Check it out.
All of us were already talking about Bozo the Clown and how it all meant something to us, especially Jeff being from Chicago.
Right.
So we've got to ask. Right. Yeah, Bozo was super popular back in the day, and obviously a lot of us have a nostalgic pull to it. In your opinion, is he relevant in 2022? How are you going to make Bozo different from the classic Bozo? And do you think people will respond?
Oh, yeah. Bozo's forever going to be relevant. I mean, we just introduced the first female Bozo, Jozo Bozo, and the first Bozo of color. So it's a whole new time for Bozo. We've got all these really fun things happening. He's in the studio right now. So let's have some fun. Let's all have some fun. That's just a little bit of his song.
Okay, let's talk about Jozo Bozo. Why was it so important for you to introduce this new character as a woman of color?
Oh, well, it really started as Jessica, my friend, who's just this incredible spirit and just wonderful person. And she's just the best with kids. So she's just such a clown at heart. We're bringing a bunch of different Bozos together. We're going to sort of try to make clowns cool again. We really want kind clowns to start, like, taking the spotlight back. And, there's been a lot of scary clowns making a lot of noise. So we need kindness to sort of be kind, cool again, and clowns and just have some fun. Fun.
Yeah. I just have to ask you, how are you going to make clowns cool? Because if anybody can do it, it's you, David. So what's your plan with Bozo?
Music, art. We're doing some stuff with Can't Stop Good Boy. And we're just doing a bunch of really cool things. We could go to bozo.com. We have a bunch of new... There's Bozo. That's when he was in Times Square. We have some amazing T-shirts. I'm doing work with Healthy Humor, which is an incredible organization that works with 15 hospitals throughout the country that just entertain the kids there that are spending some time there. And that's how you make it cool again. You do cool things, you create cool product. If you build it, they will come.
Absolutely. Listen, you've already sold us over here. I mean, you got us all in on Bozo. But let's get serious for a minute. You've been very open about your struggles with anxiety and depression. I think everybody in today's society can relate to that. So, and this is a serious question. How has the clown community helped you with that?
Well, it's really helped me sort of lighten the mood and deal with it in a way. You really need to find things to help. through that process. For me, it's been being creative, having projects that I'm really excited about, exercise, getting sleep, which has been hard during this period of time. But Bozo has one line in his song is, beware of saying mean things to yourself. Aww. It's bad for you and bad for your health, for your self-esteem, and it's mean. Repeat after me. I'm incredibly special, and kindness is the key.
I'm incredibly special, and kindness is the key.
That's
there we go.
That's it. There you go.
David.
That's great, though. That's great. That's fantastic.
Those affirmations are what is missing in our youth today. I want my daughter to watch this. I want her to sing along with you and say those affirmations. Before we go, speaking of singing, we're told that you're going to sing some lyrics from your song, I'm Not Scared of Clowns. Please, take it away.
Oh, gosh. I'm not scared of clowns. No, I'm not scared of clowns. I'm afraid of the dark and cutting through the park, but I'm not scared of clowns. Yeah. In a world where scary clowns seem to be all around, it's easy to see why you might even be scared of me.
Oh.
Or bingo. Or pickles, or hiccups, or teaspoon. For goodness sake, at this rate, you might even fear the moon. But don't be afraid of a costume, a little makeup, and a wig. Because becoming a clown is the single best thing I done ever did.
Oh.
That really was a little bit of a nervousness.
That was great.
Dude, I'm all in.
Your love is contagious. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. You've been an absolute pleasure. If you want to learn, our DBL Nation, more about David's upcoming projects with Bozo, check out Bozo's Instagram at Real Bozo the Clown. Thank you so much, David.
That was amazing.
Yeah, and Real Bozo the Clown. Thank you.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
The price of oil continues to rise. On Tuesday, a barrel of oil was trading between $120 and $130. Compare that to just a few months ago in December when a barrel of oil cost $68. During his State of the Union address, President Biden told Americans that the U.S. and 30 other countries that make up the International Energy Agency agreed to release 60 million barrels of oil from their strategic reserves. 30 million of that is coming from the United States. President Biden said these steps will help lower gas prices. So the question, will the release of 60 million barrels of reserve oil help reduce gas prices? Let's verify. Our source is Ray Trevino, Director of Operations for Pecos Country Operating, the Library of Congress, and the U.S. Energy Information Administration. According to the Library of Congress, the U.S. consumes an average of 20.6 million barrels of oil a day. Trevino says currently the United States produces a little more than half of that.
America produces on a good day between 12 and 14 million barrels of oil. So we still have to get that difference on a daily basis. That's where we're getting it from Saudi Arabia, from Russia, from the other OPEC countries as well.
If all 60 million barrels from the reserve were exclusively used in America and we were only reliant on that reserve, we would only have enough fuel for 3 days. The Biden administration has tapped into the reserves before. Back on November 23rd, they released 50 million barrels of oil from the strategic reserve. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, in the days following the release, the average price of gas dropped 2 cents. By December 6th, it only dropped another 3 cents.
It was so quick. They did drop and then they went right back up.
Trevino believes the same will happen again. He says tapping the reserves may put a small dent in gas prices, but not enough to justify using a stockpile that's meant for emergencies.
We'll do nothing but put another Band-Aid on a very big wound, and we will only hinder ourselves if we ever got into a serious emergency here in America.
So we can verify that no, the release of 60 million barrels of reserve oil will not help reduce gas prices in the long term.
After he invaded Ukraine, Vladimir Putin put Russia's nuclear weapons on high alert. That alarmed people around the world and led to reports of people across Europe stocking up on iodine pills. But can iodine pills protect you from most radiation effects in a nuclear attack? We'll verify it using these sources. Over-the-counter potassium iodide comes in pill and liquid form, and it is shown to be useful in preventing thyroid cancer caused by radioactive iodine, especially in children. It basically loads up your thyroid with healthy, normal iodine so that there's no room for the radioactive version. But that's all it does. It doesn't prevent your body from absorbing other radioactive elements. And a nuclear bomb emits a lot more radioactive chemicals than just iodine. So in the scheme of a nuclear blast, these pills won't do much. The chairperson for the Czech Nuclear Safety Office called them, quote, basically useless in that worst case scenario. So no, iodine pills won't protect you from most radiation effects in a nuclear attack.
What time is it? Oh yeah, your favorite time of the week. Get your phones ready because guess what? We have a new QR code for you to shop right in the palm of your hand. We're getting technological.
Yes, Al, so excited.
Check out these deals from our friends at Morning Save. Take a look. Steph, so excited for today. What do you have for us?
Hi, Tori, and hello, DBL Nation. I've got some amazing products and fabulous deals just for you, so let's get started. First up, we've got Eufy RoboVac 15T robotic vacuum cleaner.
Ooh.
I know. It operates with the included remote control or by its touch panel, which is compatible with Alexa and Google.
What?
So normally, this is $200. But we've got it for $119, saving 41%. And Tori, we've got a great deal. It's Mask Bar Exfoliating and Moisturizing Foot Treatment Bundle.
I need this.
So this deal includes 2 pairs of exfoliating masks and 4 pairs of moisturizing masks. And these are safe for all skin types.
Nice.
Normally, it's $40, but we've got it for $19, saving 53%. Now, Tori, we've got Brookstone Beauty 4-piece hair and face accessory set.
Nice.
So the deal includes 1 headband, 1 facial brush, 1 hair turban, and 1 brush. So normally this whole set is $80. We have it for $20. Yes. Saves everyone at home 75%. And last but certainly not least, we've got Tumbled Vintage Wash 6-piece extra soft sheet set. So the deal includes 1 flat sheet, 1 fitted sheet, and 4 pillowcases.
Ooh.
It's so soft, I just want to cuddle it. So normally, this is as much as $90 for the queen and $100 for the king set. But guess what, Tori?
What? Please.
We've got them for $29.
I love that. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph. QR code. Huh?
Yeah.
Still excited about this.
Stepping it up.
I want to know who's going to go up to the TV and do the scan.
I did that for the Super Bowl.
Really?
I did it at the Super Bowl with that commercial. Write me in if y'all did that, because I bet y'all did that.
Okay. Gotta
DBL
call my mom.
is new every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Thanks for being here, guys.